Does the market change in calendar autumn? Welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. We are in one of the most popular yet most expensive, at least up until now, markets right next to Benidorm town. We are in Albir, and every single Sunday we have the authentic typical market in our area. Here's where you can purchase clothes, accessories, plants, flowers, typical Spanish food, and traditional churros and natural cosmetics, souvenirs, and much more. Today is Sunday. We are here. It is mid-September basically, and we'll show you what is going on here on the market. First of all, as you can see, quite a bit of people. It is 11 in the morning right now. For reference, let's go inside. Let's take a closer look. First of all, on the entrance, we have some magnets. 1 for €2, 3 for 5. These are slightly bigger magnets, not the smallest ones that we can find anywhere in Benidorm. And these ones do put Albir, Altea, Benidorm, Spain, different types of names on them. Roast chicken. Also here, these people come all the way from Murcia. Actually, very good roast chickens. And there's even a queue of sometimes more than 30 people to get the chicken from here. Some typical toys, like from Chinese bazaars here for the kids to play while they're on holidays. Start seeing some autumn/winter things already, which are leather jackets. Honestly, by now, rarely anyone buys leather jackets. People usually buy vegan leather or like leather substitute, which is the same thing. Some lovely carpets here. Actually, we've purchased here a couple of carpets, and these are really good, like all the ones right there at the top. Really good ones, and they do actually last for quite a long time. T-shirts out here combined with some more autumn versions, such as longer dresses or different types of autumn pants, bags, obviously. And things for the men, t-shirts and different types of shirts too. Quite cheap. T-shirt, €6. That's not a bad price at all, even for a market. Some shoes made in Spain here on the right side, and on the left you have more souvenirs. These are different because these are made from natural materials and these are ceramics. It is a small company owned by husband and wife, which are these ones right here. They own it and they do all of this by themselves. Really nice, by the way. And if you have space in your luggage, or if you can mail it or ship it somehow, this is a great thing and a great memory from Spain. Next thing that we see, which is different, is scarves are back. Now they brought already some winter scarves, even some like wool ones right here, together with all these strange toys that I don't get where these are coming from. Oh, some strange things. But the scarves are typical and usual. There's going to be some wind and it's going to be chilly in the mornings and in the evenings quite soon, starting from October already, even though mid is going to be still quite warm. So they bring it in advance so that people would use them when it gets slightly more chilly. Last discounts here, €2 a piece for swimwear. Oh, that's cheap. Some loveliest flowers and plants, some flower bouquets, separate ones here, €4, €20. These are roses. Okay, and then these ones are €6 each. Very nice ones. And then we have typical veggies. This place right here has very good prices. This is one of the better priced ones, but by 11 in the morning, there's not a lot of things left. Not sure what's going on, but there's not a lot of things left out here. Plants and flowers, some rosemary right here. There's some typical herbs and plants that we use for cooking, as well as typical plants for the terrace, for the garden. Really nice ones. We bought here some of our plants too, by the way, and they're growing up until the day of today on our terrace. Some nice oranges, 150. That's not bad at all. Nuts and walnuts here. Usually they put either 1/4 of a kilo, half kilo, or 1 kilo. And prices here are €3.75, €3.50, €4, €4.50 for 1/4. and obviously they can make your price if it's more quantities. Candy without sugar and with sugar. Honestly, I get that they're in the shade right now, but shortly they won't be. So I probably would not risk buying candy here. What I would be buying are spices. Love spices. Right here in front of the bread pastry bakery, really have some nice bread and some nice pastries baked this morning. First time in the morning. Oh, this is incredibly tasting pastry here. Some gourmet places to purchase some charcuterie, some dried fish, or if you want to purchase something gourmet, like exotic, this would be the place to go. Typical clothes, underwear as usual. This is not new. This has been here forever. What I do see is that there's not a lot of places like this one. There's not a lot of sellers here for some reason right now. This is more a gourmet place. They always have products that other places do not, and people know it. And usually they don't display prices on all of these things, but on some they do. Apricots $3.90, nectarines, apples starting from $1.50 to almost €3 a kilo. Depends on which kind of apples these actually are. Some of our favorites, we love marinated things here in Spain. Mostly it's olives. There's marinated garlic. There's marinated skewers with olive, onion, garlic, and pepper, and so many things. There's stuffed things here too. Incredible place. Typical Spanish. T-shirts 18, 20, 20, 15. T-shirts for kids $7.95. These are already like summer, early autumn probably. Still a lot of summer dresses though, but then you also see outfits like these which are already for autumn season. Quite expensive, honestly. €20 for a sweater, like really light sweater, and €15 for pants. That's quite expensive. That's €35 for an outfit. More or less how much it would cost in a shop. Probably, yeah, it's honestly quite expensive, although everything's getting expensive nowadays, so I guess we shouldn't be surprised. Some new designs of the bags I'm seeing, all these colorful designs, small and bigger ones. These were not here before. Probably they brought it new from Morocco or from somewhere out there. The same as all these bags. These are leather bags, and you can walk past it and you actually smell that it's leather. Right in front, place that I love. These have a lot of natural jewels made with natural stones. Really nice and unique pieces you can get of jewelry right here. Autumn things. Look at this. A lot of autumn style outfits. Mostly these are like top and the bottom part to match, but obviously you can buy it separately too. Even though for us it's still too hot to think about it. It is 31 degrees outside. Probably real feel like 32, 33. Still summer dresses here for €12. Long skirt, white skirt that you've just seen, €15. Belts, leather ones, one for €7, two for 12. That is not a bad offer, honestly. And here we have both summer pareos with autumn scarves. Some cosmetics. Oh, look at these 4 doggios. How do they bring 4 dogs? I guess one is walking and the other 3 are riding, or they switch them up every few minutes. Some socks here, some pareos, a mix of things, honestly. A little bit of everything. People are even with fans. That's how hot it actually is. Even though there's quite a bit of shade here on the market, but it's still very hot. More leather bags. In this area, there's quite a bit of sellers here. Honestly, there's quite a lot of leather bags out here. Quite a bit. Wow. Plenty of these. In front, we have something slightly cheaper. There's underwear, there's shoes, there's summer leftover skirts or dresses that did not sell during all this period. So they're selling them now for a cheaper price. New fashion for these types of, look at this. It's the same material, but it's different variations of dresses or skirts. More autumn things. These are actually quite cute. These ones are quite cute. So it's a mix of summer and autumn things basically now. It's still gonna be quite hot on midday for quite a while, and it will start to get chilly probably by November month. So still quite a lot of time we can walk with summer dresses and summer outfits and open shoes. The only restaurant slash cafeteria proper one here on the market, packed up always busy, and they do even meals on midday before the market closes, and this is the busiest place you'll see. Overall, the market itself is not as crowded as we would expect it to be in peak summertime, in summer, June, July, August. We go here on a Sunday and it's an absolute madness. You can barely pass, and you have to go really careful because there's people everywhere, there's kids everywhere, there's dogs everywhere, there's literally mobility scooters. It's just difficult to pass. But now, mid-September, it's very nice outside, and there's plenty of space for us to walk. Some shoes here, still summer shoes by the way, 10 euros. That is not bad. Oh, and they have some autumn ones, also 10 euros. Not bad at all. 10 euros, 15 euros, some dresses. Autumn colors, by the way, right now, olive green, all colors of beige and brown. These ones are the most popular ones in Spain to wear during this autumn seasons, like leaves, forest, nature, earth, ground. More or less, this is like the theme of the popular colors that is worn right now in Spain for this autumn collection, at least. This is what we've spotted, by the way. And some churros, obviously, as usual, here on the market. Not as busy, but already some autumn goodies. This is the typical Sunday's market here in Albir, just a few kilometers from Benidorm town. Churros. Every single market has one of these, and every single market has grilled chicken, roast chicken too, which is the case of this one. Did see prices slightly better than the previous time, so it might not be the most expensive one already, which is very good news. It is in terms of fruit and vegetables, and a lack of offers like of €1 bags and other types of offers, but it is still all right. We do not see such a huge difference as we've used to see previously. There's already some autumn things out there, mostly like casual outfits, and there's some scarves too, but not more than that. Seen some autumn shoes, but overall plenty of summer things here still. Thank you for accompanying us for a Sunday market walk. Wish you a lovely day, and we'll see you this afternoon with Sunday breakfast video as we usually do. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you then. Goodbye.